Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. And Karma Chameleon. I was, in the mood. Taco Bell. I got the Taco Bell cup. Taco Bell. It's a saying. Living the Maz. Got some diluted kamakacha. I was basically I was basically playing music on YouTube. I I was just thinking to myself, it ain't cool, it ain't right, it ain't good that I do it because, firstly, that I'm using other people's music to entertain you guys. I like reggae music. Capleton, Leonard Cohen. I like Skip It to Flip It rapper. Prince, Elton John, David Allan Coe, Jimmy Buffett, even some Metallica, Avenged Sevenfold, Wu Tang, Simon Garfunkel. Simon Garfunkel. Mia X. I really like. She's a female rapper. Another speaking of rap, I like good music. I'm very smart when it comes to music. I'm very smart when it comes to being a president. I'm very smart when it comes to cooking. If you're watching rifles, I was thinking about getting a piece or LCD or a Ruger, one of those. They call them with the colored. You can pick a different color. LC or something P. I don't know, because I was at this gun store called Cabela's. They had uh, they had a they had this one gun. It was like $100. Well, they have these different air guns, BB air guns. It was like a machine gun, but it only went to like 360 feet per second, which is kind of weak. And then they have this Crossman gun with a red trigger and a red clip above where the pellets go. Fashionable, kind of interesting. And then it had a um, had a fucking CO2. It was a Crossman rifle, $100, $99, 1077 model. Speed something quick, boom, 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 13, maybe 12 shot pellet, 700 some feet per second. I'm like, 700 feet per second. I'm like, that sounds nifty. That sounds kind of swell. I'm like, but would I pay $100 for that when I have a Red Ryder lever action? 500 BBs. All you do is click it, boom, click it, boom. But the only thing that I liked about this gun was a Crossman for $100, as fast as you can pull the trigger. But a Red Ryder's only like 38, 40 bucks. This was $100. But I'm like, why would I get that when I could get a Ruger? Paying an extra 100, spend 200, 280 bucks, get a Ruger, a real gun, 380 cal. I mean, if you're watching this rifles, it's just a thought. Here's a song. For the lovers. Hey, yo, man, the other day I was just chilling, right, me and my old girl.
years of time, man. So I'm out here in the ocean, and I'm smoking on some hay. You were smoking in the bar.
Yeah, I like some Pastor Troy. Man, it's been rough. Did overtime work today. People say I have wet brain. I don't necessarily think that's true. I don't drink every day like I used to, but I gotta go to work tomorrow, so I'm trying to stay up a little extra late. Like, went to Taco Bell, I'm drinking to save this cup. And that's true, I do have a degradation fetish. There is degradation porn, humiliation porn, because I've been... The reason is because I've been by myself my whole life, no friends pretty much, except when I was 6 years old. I never had any friends, no social life, no love life, no relationship, no sex life. Never been married. Basically a lone wolf my whole life. Keep going on. I could keep going on and on and on and on and on and on and on. But the fact of the matter is, truth behold, I was raised Jewish. I had learning disabilities. I think I'm a little bit autistic. I was picked on, bullied all my life. Never had a girlfriend. Except for 2 months, and that was 15 years ago. She's my only girl I've ever been with. Except I had a friend in 2001, but I don't count that. We dated for like 4 months, but the only thing we did was hold hands. I was like 19 years old. I don't count that. But in any case, long story short, never had a playmate or a side hustle or a side bitch or a fling or a one-night stand. I paid a hooker one time, that's about it, 22 years ago. Basically, that's how I lost my virginity, when I was like 20 years old. 23 years ago almost. 22 years ago. I've basically only been with about 4 to 5 black girls in my life. Every time I use protection. Let's just say I've had sex less than 20 times in my life, which is pathetic. Because I'll be 43 years old. Longest I had a girlfriend was for 2 months, and that was in 2005, 15 years ago. It's pretty pathetic. Basically, I'm like a virgin. So I let girls, I degrade, that's how I get my degradation. I let girls degrade, poke fun at me, humiliate me. I take medicine, I take 2 pills for high blood pressure, 1 for high cholesterol, 1 for pre-diabetes. I was on the webcam, I had a girl try to make fun of me. She was 54 years old. She told me I looked pregnant on the webcam. It turned me on. Then she said it's never too late, I could always change. I'm like, why change? I gave up a long time ago. What's the point? What's the use? Why try? I mean, it's like, I'm damned if I do, damned if I don't. I have good taste when it comes to movies and music and TV shows and food, but clothing, but I basically don't take care of myself. When I was in my early 20s, I did. When I was in high school, college, community college, I took care of myself. Up until 2010, basically. But after 2011, it was I basically gave up in 2011, pretty much. 9 years ago, pretty much. Or before that, probably like 2010, I gave up. 10 years ago. I was like, basically I've had this degradation, humiliation fetish since 2007 or 8. But then before that I was into breath play. Way before that. Autoerotic asphyxiation. But I don't know why. Maybe something happened to me when I was a young kid and I don't remember. Maybe I got 10 stitches in my head when I was 5 years old. Low IQ. When I was a kid. Maybe I should go to therapy. I don't know. Maybe I'm a little bit autistic. People told me I had Asperger's. Basically, I have less than 26 friends on Facebook. My sister gets mad at me. I get nothing but hell from my family. I'm gonna do one more video.